Cancer, what's going on with you? I hope you're doing lovely. This is going to be your monthly reading for December. Let's see what's going on. We're going to get an overview of what you got going on, ladies and gents. And we are going to get some clarity here on you, on your person, on what you got going on here in love. So let's get an overview. Let's just see what's going on. What are the overall energies that you're dealing with? What can you expect? What is the storyline? What are the energies here moving into December? In love, romantic love. For Cancer. Let's see. Yeah, I got the feeling of that. So it looks to me like there's a lot of invulnerability. It seems, to be honest, like you guys may be moving or detaching from one another. You and somebody could be detaching. All right, but in the midst of this, there's still choices and contemplations. I don't think that this is absolutely finalized per se, even though you may not be communicating with this individual. All right, we got the Four of Coins. Again, I'm getting an energy of avoidance. I'm getting an energy of simply not being transparent. Even if you guys live together, there's, a sense of being very aloof, very invulnerable. Tell me more about what Cancer is going through here in love. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so this can be another suitor. This could be someone here wanting to make an effort to balance things out. All right, so you got one individual that is having a hard time while another individual is seemingly wanting to make it better. All right, tell me more. However, this individual here is just having a hard time, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever the fuck is in the dumps is just having a hard time looking at things through a different lens. This person is just stuck on the negative perspective. This person is embodying the energy of a pessimist. Okay, they can't look past what's been lost. They can't look past the distaste of what happened, and someone here is trying to bring forward an opportunity, a new opportunity, but this person is just not satisfied. Tell me more. The Queen of Swords. There's continuous effort. This shit ain't over. I must say, it ain't over, ladies and gents. There's a lot of emotional disdain or a lot of emotional coldness, I feel, coming from an individual. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and just a massive disillusion is really what I'm seeing here. What is your energy, your specific energetic signature towards this person that you're dealing with, Cancer, in the month of December? So we got the Two of Coins. We have the Two of Coins going back and forth. So it seems, yeah, man, you went through something very challenging here with this individual, and it's kind of like you had an atrocious fucking fallout. I hope it wasn't betrayal, but it looks like it could be, at least in that realm, in the same degree of severity, to say the least. I still see you holding on to a burden associated to the past, and you're giving this a lot of thought, ladies and gents. I see you in some serious contemplation here with the Hangman. But a lot of this contemplation is being done in the midst of chaos. A lot of instability here, but I do feel this inclination coming from you to nurture the situation, to heal it, or to something, make an effort. Whoa. Let's see. Tell me more about Cancer's energy towards the person that they are dealing with. The Six of Wands. Okay. So Cancer, I do see you experiencing an element of contentment with the effort that's being put. All right, and I'm not saying that the effort and the progress that's being, experienced is the all in all, but I do feel that it's better than where the relationship was. In other words, I do feel that you are moving towards a new cycle. Okay, you're moving on from a phase that maybe was not good at all to it's getting better, and I'm happy, and I'm happy with where things are right now. I'm not satisfied. This is not where I want things to be, but I'm happy that things are moving forward. That's the type of energy here that I'm getting from you. Tell me more. The Four of Swords. We got a lot of fours. So there's most certainly a lack of stability here. All right, there's a lack of stability in the situation. But wow, look at that. We got the five of wands, and we got another five here at the bottom of the deck. The Temperance card number 14. 1 + 4 is 5. So this is literally where you guys find yourself. You see, the Temperance is all about catalyzing. It's all about change. It's all about alchemizing, getting the formula right in order for balance to ensue. So you're taking that 5, that minor arcana here, but you're really in this major arcana, the Temperance, where you are transforming this, transmuting this negative situation and seeking to make a better ordeal out of it. Look, we got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So in all clearness, I'm seeing Cancer very much aligned with prospering this relationship, making it better, pushing it towards a better direction. All right, tell me more. The 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups. You're about it. Cancer is being cooperative. They're making an effort. They're open to connecting emotionally. All right. And it's not easy, but they're trying. Okay? Cancer is trying. Let's see what's going on with your person, Cancer. I'm inclined to tell you not to worry, to just stay positive. But let's see. What is your person's energy? Whomever it is that you're dealing with, what is this person's energy towards you? Whomever it is that you are dealing with, what is this person's energy towards you? The Page of Coins, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, but this individual seems to be coming forward and bringing value to the relationship. It's not something too significant, but this person does value you, okay? Does value you. This is a bit of a subtle energy. This is, this a bit of a shy energy. You could say shy or subtle. It's kind of light. It's not coming in over here, with a sense of conviction and certainty of conquest. All right, this is more so an energy of, oh, here, let me plant some seeds and water them to see what they grow into. Tell me more about this individual's energy towards Cancer. Yeah, the 5 of Wands here. This is possibly why they are taken back, because you and them are not seeing eye to eye. There's some differences here that have not been sorted out. I feel that you are definitely you're doing a lot better in that regard. I get the sense that you are a lot more optimistic in that realm, if you will, of healing or moving past whatever conflict you two have. This individual still, this conflict is affecting this individual's ability to be giving, is what I'm seeing here. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more about this individual's energy towards Cancer. The Strength card. Both of you are hanging in there, I must say. Okay? And I do feel a bit of coldness here between you two. There may be distance here between you two. There may be separation or aloofness. It may feel as if the relationship changed and it's cold and you guys aren't as connected or lively as you used to be. All right? But this is actually good, because I feel that this aloofness is bringing a lot of clarity. It's going to it's going to foster the opportunity for you two to contemplate within yourselves, and this will bring clarity. This will bring conviction. This will bring strength. All right. However, man, your person here is dealing with some shit, ladies and gents, and I really get a big time avoidant energy from this person. Why are they in the 7 of Swords energy? Why are they in the 7 of Swords? The 3 of Swords. There's third-party energy here. There's definitely third-party energy here, ladies and gents. I'm not sure if this is associated to the past. I don't really get the sense that this is current energy. I mean, it could be that this individual does have loose ends and is investing in a multitude of directions here. They could be faced with having to make a choice in regards to matters of love. I'm not saying that's all of your stories here, but that definitely is a possibility here. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords. There's something here associated to the past that is surrounded by wounds, deception, betrayal that this individual is still greatly affected by, okay? And that's that realization, that understanding of what's happened or what led to the damage of this current connection is what this individual seems to be having a hard time accepting. All right? They still feel very wounded, very, I want to say, repulsed by the situation, but it just fucks them up, and they are fucked up. 7 of Cups, lost, dazed, confused, lacking direction, emotionally distraught, and acting on this in not the best light. Acting on this in a way that isn't the most honest. Cancer, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel that this individual is entertaining another option. Okay? I asked, is there a third party involved? The Ace of Wands. There's definitely attraction to somebody outside the relationship. And I asked further, and I got the Lovers. So there speaks of options here. All right? This individual is definitely, like I said, he's got multiple fish in the pot here, I must say. All right? Fuck. I don't know why I'm getting here that this act of entertaining another option is simply stemming from a place of wanting to heal, wanting to fill a void, wanting to, find balance within oneself here. It's a coping mechanism is really what I'm seeing here. It's a coping mechanism is what I'm feeling. So we'll definitely get more info on that third party. All right. However, I want to look into your advice. What is your advice, Cancer, in this situation? What is your advice in this situation for December? The Page of Wands. Mind you, that third party energy, ladies and gents, it came out quite clearly, and every situation is unique. Maybe you guys split up and this individual started entertaining other people here, and now you're back in the picture and this individual still has loose ends, you know what I mean? Each situation is different. I'm going to look into it here, but I do feel that this individual is open to working things out with you, even though they're having a hard time. As for you, it's just a matter of continuing to come forward with openness and curiosity, continuing to invest value into this relationship, not overinvest. I hope you heed that. Not overinvest, but invest incrementally with value, planting seeds that will grow at a later time if watered. All right? This is not an easy situation, ladies and gents. But as difficult as it may be, understand that your affection, your love, your display of interest is going to go far. All right? So get out of your head. Stop making negative assumptions. Stop hindering yourself from making the effort that you could be making. And make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Make it happen. The devil, God damn, this ain't going to be an easy ordeal, I'll tell you that. And mind you, this devil here is all associated with you, not the relationship, but you, your attachments, the way you associate to the connection, the way you associate to this love, to the way you love, okay? Cancer, I'm getting an element of codependency, ladies and gents. I'm getting an element of codependency, so be sure that you got yourself. Okay, above all, make sure that you got yourself here. But if you find yourself in a position where you feel you need this individual, I need them in my life, I absolutely need them. If you find yourself in a position where you note that this relationship is dictating your level of happiness or your contentment with your everyday life, then you got to understand that you are behaving codependently. You're not independent from this. You are dependent on this situation for peace, for clarity, and that's the devil energy with the 9 of coins. All right, this speaks of low self-worth. This speaks of insecurity. This speaks of a lot of things that you don't want to be. So I advise you to go into a phase of self-reflection, go into a time, give yourself some time to self-reflect. How do you actually feel about this relationship? Are you excited? Do you feel that, do you feel anxiety? Do you feel desperate? Are you anxious? Are you fearful? Come to an understanding of what you're experiencing in this situation and transform it to the best possible scenario it can be. All right? Let's see. Let me expand on that real quick. All right, so the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords, very sabotaging energy. The message here, ladies and gents, is that you have to note, you should note, you note, you must know what exactly is deceptive, what exactly from your behavior can possibly lead to the further sabotaging of this relationship. Okay? You need to, I really feel, let go of past behavioral patterns, and this can insinuate thought patterns, mental habits of yours, negative thinking, pessimistic thinking, and that's a lot of the energy that I saw this whole thing. So if you are a fucking sack of misery and you're wanting to work things out with this individual, yet you're fucking you're a miserable, lonely, and fucking cringe individual, check that shit. Check it, ladies and gents, and make an effort. Because understand that even though you may be showing up to the relationship and making a diligent effort to make the relationship better, if you are rotten from within, your rottenness will taint your efforts. All right? So become aware of your inner resonance, and if it doesn't feel good, then understand that things need to change. You need to make an effort to move towards an emotionally peaceful place. And once there, then come forward. Then come forward with this attitude. Come forward with this sense of belief, with this sense of openness, with this sense of intention to cure, to heal, to love the relationship. All right? Self-reflection is key here, ladies and gents, because you just may be further sabotaging this relationship with your own energy. All right? Now you may say, what? Energy, let me reword that. Energy, ladies and gents, it's all interconnected, right? With your psychology, with your behavior. Now, in a subconscious level, if you are resonating with this sadness and this lower energy that I'm talking about, it's going to manifest at an unconscious level through the way you speak, through the way you communicate, through the way you walk, through the way you talk, through the way you stand. Your behaviors are unconscious, okay? And the subconscious is the bedrock of your behaviors. So if deep down you are resonating with a negative emotion towards this person, towards this relationship, towards your current state in love, that needs to be tweaked. It needs to be changed. All right? In order to show up the best possible way. I'm going to go ahead and take this to the extended, ladies and gents. I'm delving into this individual's energy. I'm looking into that third party. I'm looking into this individual's blockages. I'm looking into this individual's long-term desires. And I'm looking into this individual's actions, most prominent actions towards you in the month of December. I'm going to go with the flow. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. Good luck to you, Cancer. I'll see you next time.